Welcome to India Today, SoSouth. I'm Sara Fazal. Despite a host of positives for the BJP in Tamil Nadu in the Lok Sabha elections 2024, discontent seems to be brewing within the Tamil Nadu BJP unit. Now, reports suggest that several second-rung leaders have expressed frustration over state party president K. Annamalai's strategies. Arguments have surfaced on social media as well that his alleged miscalculated approaches led to a fallout with the AIA-DMK, resulting in the significant setback for the BJP. So much so that the issue started when former BJP's intellectual wing functionary Kalyan Raman started attacking Annamalai. He pointed out that BJP's vote share in 2024 after contesting 23 seats was lesser than in 2014 when the party contested only 9 seats. Joining us on our bulletin today is political analyst Muralidharan. Muralidharan, sir, our question to you. Now, after the BJP has drawn a blank in the Lok Sabha elections in Tamil Nadu, several leaders are openly questioning Annamalai's election strategies, sir. We want to ask you, can Annamalai be responsible, or is Annamalai responsible for the BJP's colossal loss in the state?
I think that's what we also saying right from the beginning. It was his arrogance and his attitude which actually killed the BJP in Tamil Nadu. I mean, he should have, all you need to understand is two major parties here are DMK and ADMK. Your job is to play second fiddle and get the most out of it. Like how Congress has been doing all this while. They shoved 39 seats, it's no joke. I mean, Congress and DMK together. If you would have been with, ADMK, you would have at least got 50% of those seats. That's what everybody was saying. But he had a different way of, and it's the people who actually praise him and applaud him, which is the Godi media per se. The Godi media kept making a hero out of him, where he has not even won a single MLA seat. Forget about the MP seat. So that was the reality. And if Tamil is taking a dig at him, or people are revolting against him, which is very natural, I don't find anything wrong. But having said that, what kind of a caliber does Tamilise has to, attack him? Because when she was in Pondicherry, she was totally inaccessible for the public, So that's the kind of, attitude she's got. Because nobody is better off here. I mean, they were better off with a silent leader, like, very soft-spoken leader, and playing second fiddle to ADMK. That's the only way they're going to grow. Otherwise, they're going to antagonize everybody. Because there's a clear aversion from most of the parties and most of the people in Tamil Nadu looking at his arrogance, because he's only few years in politics and he behaves like he knows the world, and he starts criticizing, Jayalalitha, MGR, then Mr. Karnataka. So this is what he's been doing. That's what is not welcome among the people.
Sir, I'm just going to add to what point you just made. You spoke about even Tamilisai Soundararajan, right? And you also spoke about the caliber. Is she even, can she even stand there and question on Annamalai? But is there a rift between Annamalai and Tamilisai supporters at the moment, looking at the current situation in the Tamil Nadu state BJP cadre?
See, there's a rift between everybody. Nobody, there's, you can't even point out a single guy who likes Annamalai in the party. Okay, outside they might portray saying that he's our leader, etc. But heart of hearts, they all, despise him, and they all want to, they want him out of that seat. That's very clear. And apart from that, the only people who are supporting him are the people, the BJP, supporters, which is something like 3%. Now let's say it's grown to some 8%. These people are the only ones who support Annamalai, and because of that, and it's wooing IT wing, which he calls a war room. That keeps, wooing him and, praising him, etc., saying that he's going to be the next chief minister, he's going to be the next prime minister, etc. So this what happened. So that really got into his head and he started behaving like one. That's the problem.
So, what surprises us is PM Modi until now has maintained a stunned silence on this internal dissent amongst his cadre in Tamil Nadu. Is Annamalai being unfairly backed by the centre by any chance?
Not at all. Don't underestimate Modi ji. When he wants to silence somebody, he gives them acid test. Okay. Now he wanted Maneka Gandhi out of the cabinet, out of the party. So he gave her Sultanpur. He didn't give her a regular seat where she used to contest and win. She has won so many times. So she ensured she's knocked off. Similarly, Annamalai was given Coimbatore to contest, just to telling him, boy, first you go win a seat and prove it to me. Because the first MLA seat last election, he did not win an MLA seat even. So he just wanted to ensure that these guys who don't try to become number two, try to be too vocal and try to dominate the party, they are all silenced. So this is one way of Modi handling his party members.
Right, so we can say over here that somewhere or the other, Mr. Modi was trying to test his blue-eyed boy in this Lok Sabha election, if you have to put it that way.
Not a blue-eyed boy at all. It's somebody who was making a lot of noise. So end of the day, it is empty vessels which make noise. So Modi had some idea of it, and he just tested it out because there are a lot of the Brahmin lobby in Tamil Nadu is also against Annamalai. You should understand the Brahmin lobby is what is very closer to RSS. Okay, so whatever they say, it sells. So they even if they can't throw Annamalai out of the seat, they can still poison the equation and they can feed poison to RSS. So that they keep doing. So obviously those whatever the feedback they give that goes to Modi ji, and Modi ji actually wanted to test him out whether he's really has the metal or are we really going to score that many seats as they claim. One point of time they was talking about 10 seats in Tamil Nadu for BJP and Alliance. So we said, okay, let me test this out. But I think he also bought it to a certain extent, and that's the reason why he spent so much time in Tamil Nadu, which I think is pretty upset about now. So that's the reason he's keeping quiet.
What happens to Tamilisai's next role, sir? Having resigned as a governor and lost the MP elections, what's left for her?
A retirement, that's the best thing because she's inaccessible for public. She is not fit for public service. She's only there only because of her father, nothing else. And she's not fit for public service. And there are many others in the, who have won these MP elections from DMK side also. They're also not fit for the public service. They all come from, because their father or uncle being in politics. That's the only reason they all are here. So all these people need to go. Unfortunately, she has lots, so she takes the first cup and goes out. The others will take another 5 years' time.
Sir, now this is an inevitable fact that's come out in the open after the drubbing that BJP has faced in Tamil Nadu. The cadre is saying that had the BJP allied with the AIADMK, they would have won a reasonable number of seats. Now, is Annamalai responsible for that BJP and the AIADMK split?
Yes, see, AIADMK actually wanted to go away from BJP for a simple reason. They knew that the minorities are not going to vote for him anyway. Okay, because last election they lost it only because of minority votes. So they're very clear. They wanted to get away from BJP. So when Annamalai started taking a dig at MGR, Jayalalitha, all the tall leaders of ADMK, they used that as an excuse and they split. So I think Annamalai has to be blamed for everything. No one else.
Right. Sir, did Annamalai make this an election of fighting against Edappadi Palaniswamy to establish his supremacy over him in the Gounder community since both hail from it? Could we see this election from that perspective as well?
Yes, he did because he did get some vote share there. So that we can't deny because the Congo belt where he hails from. So he used this, anti-corruption, this thing against DMK as well as ADMK. But end of the day, see, people really don't look at corruption as a major issue in Tamil Nadu because this is a number 2 state and state has prospered only by DMK and ADMK rule, alternative rule. So people really don't look at it as a major issue. That's the point. So you used it. He got some votes. He actually ended up splitting most of the votes. So that's why DMK swept entire polls.
Sir, thank you so much for joining India Today SoSouth on our discussion on Annamalai versus Tamilisai Soundararajan. It was a pleasure to have you. Moving forward in the story, Tamilisai Soundararajan, who contested the Lok Sabha polls from Chennai South and lost, said that the BJP AIADMK front could have won up to 35 seats if the alliance with AIADMK had continued. Now, this is exactly what our political analyst was also trying to point out. Now, this did not go down well with the Annamalai supporters. Former Tamil Nadu BJP president Tamilisai Soundararajan in a recent interview also said that she was worried about the current state of affairs within the state party unit, adding that it was different when she was at the helm. Now, former State Minister SP Velumani also blamed BJP State Chief Annamalai for the split in the AIADMK BJP ties ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections and claimed that had the poll alliance remained intact, the combined would have won 30 to 35 seats. That is literally sweeping the elections. There have also been allegations that Annamalai is using his own war room to target former Governor Tamilisai Soundararajan. Now, on Sunday, both set of supporters indulged in social media mudslinging in the wake of the party's poll performance. Now, State General Secretary of BJP OBC Morcha, Tiruchi Surya Siva, hit back at Soundararajan for her comments earlier that anti-social elements were inducted into the party. Now, supporters of Annamalai say that Tamilisai is not able to tolerate the rapid rise of the former IPS officer in the state. They say that when she was the president, there were none to join BJP in Tamil Nadu. While the National High Command was occupied with the swearing-in ceremony, other senior leaders in Tamil Nadu's BJP chose to maintain silence over the rift between Annamalai's supporters, and his supporters say that his leadership has helped the party increase its vote share from 5% to 18% through his hard work in a short span of 2 years. Now, the BJP will be looking to make a big splash in the 2026 assembly elections, but as things stand now between the BJP and the AIADMK, a reconciliation is close to impossible with Annamalai at the helm. As things stand, there are only two options before the BJP's high command. Option number one, Annamalai's ouster is an option, one that would make the AIADMK and the senior leaders of the BJP happy. However, it holds the risk of antagonizing his support base, which has emerged as a not so insignificant force for the party in Tamil Nadu. Option two, stick with Annamalai, trust his leadership, and give him a long rope. That would enable him to save face, keep his flock happy, as well as cheer and lure other potential partners back to the NDA fold. What do you think the future holds for Annamalai? Let us know in the comment section below. Keep watching India Today SoSouth with me, Sarah Fazal, for more such stories.